Brain-based learning. Neuroscience research over the last 2 decades has shown that the standard classroom is not as exciting for student learning as it may be. Enter brain-based learning, a cutting-edge educational techniques based on scientific evidence. Incorporates a teaching techniques that emphasizes activity breaks, team learning, and peer teaching over lectures. Neuroplasticity of the remapping of the brain's connection while learning new concepts is at the heart of brain-based learning. Number 1. Definition, history, and principles of brain-based learning. Brain-based learning makes use of neuroscience to develop curriculum and lesson plans. What is the goal? Learning that is both quick and efficient. According to education reform, the science that underlines that strategy focuses on the brain ability to alter, remap, and rearrange itself when acquiring new knowledge. Exercise, food, and stress level all have an impact on this capacity. The emotional conditions of a person has an influence on their capacity to learn. The brain is able to perform better, its resilience is boosted, and its total functioning intelligence is improved when information is given in an efficient manner. According to studies, learning creates physical changes in the brain. As a result, the more new skills are practiced, the easier it becomes to learn new skills. Teachers employ brain-based learning methods in the classroom using this research as a springboard. They concentrate on lowering stress, effectively conveying content, boosting student activity, and including practice opportunities. While the concepts stay the same regardless of a student's age, people learn in different ways as they become older. As a result, the ways through which these concepts are delivered change. History of brain-based learning. In 1990s, saw a surge of neurological research. Little was known about cerebral circuits as a time, and the left and the right brain idea, which had been proposed in the 1960s, was decades old. According to the Global Digital Citizen Foundation, scientists have learned more about the brain during the 1990s than in all previous centuries combined. Geoffrey Kane and Renate Numela founded Geoffrey Kane and Renate Numela in 1994. Students' memory and knowledge of the concept improve in the brain-based teaching environment. According to Kane's research, brain-based learning has increasingly popular in schools since then. Principles. The following are the fundamentals of brain-based learning. Each concept gives a method for improving students' retention and learning. Health and exercise. The more physically active and engaged pupils are, the better their learning results will be. It will take more than a noon access or a walk between courses to do this, allowing students to take walking breaks throughout courses and throughout the day. For example, revitalizes them, boosts their attention span, and improves their ability to remember material. Positive emotions. The more content pupils are, the more ready they are to study and think critically. Teacher affirmations are one approach to boost a student's self-esteem. Group work. Students can learn from one another by working in a group with peers. This aids their retention of knowledge from the teacher that they may not have absorbed or comprehended. Peer teaching. When students teach content to their classmates, they are more likely to remember themselves. Small groups of presentation can be used to accomplish this. Practice. Simple memory is less effective than learning via repetition and trial and error. Participating. Practicing the subject rather than remembering the specific can help students develop and deeper knowledge the subject. Limited lectures. According to Classcraft, just 5 to 10% of knowledge is remembered during the lecture. Students learn more when classes are most discussed based. Meaningful information. If students are engaged in the lesson, they are more likely to remember it. Students will find the content more relevant if they relate it to their daily life. A lecture on economics, for example, may be linked to smartphone ownership. Written and verbal information. Students who write and articulate material will be better able to transfer it from short-term to long-term memory. Stimulation. Using comedy, dance, or games or capture pupils' attention, activities, and emotional center and their brains. As a result, pupils' engagements and information processing improve. Less stress. The brain undergoes chemical changes as a result of stress. The student can achieve gathered level of performance in a peaceful classroom atmosphere. Number 2. Benefits of brain-based learning. The advantages of brain-based learning are based on these ideas. These are some of them. Number 1. Health. This method encourages kids to be healthy and active, improving their overall fitness and well-being. Number 2. Better psyches. Positive affirmations and constructive criticism make pupils feel good about themselves and have a positive outlook on life. Number 3. Cooperation. The students learn to collaborate and compromise more as easy to conduct more group work. Number 4. Improve memory. Brain-based learning helps people improve their memory and recall in general. The peer teaching approach in particular promotes knowledge, memory, and comprehension. Another significant benefits of this technique for teachers is that it allows them to use many strategies. This is not a one-size-fits-all approach to teaching and learning. Teachers can use a variety of tactics based on the principles, increasing the likelihood of seeing success with their pupils. Number 3. Classroom applications. Because it employs a variety of methodologies, brain-based learning has a wide range of applications in this classroom. Lessons can incorporate both vocal and textual content, for example, which improves recall. Hands-on activities such as presenting pupils with tangible clocks to understand time can also be constructed. Modeling tasks based on the real-world issues that students face is another use. When teaching percentages, for example, a shopping activity might be put up. Each item may be on sale, and the student will require to compute the discounted price before receiving it. This project may also be done in a group with a budget to stick to. This allows learner to learn problem solving and the critical thinking in one exercise, moving away from the lecture and into the lesson practical applications. It's crucial to keep in mind that not every strategy will work for every learner. The easiest way to start adopting brain-based learning in the classroom is to explore different ways on a regular basis and learn from your mistakes.